Deputy Liberal leader Ted O'Brien and Chief Political Correspondent for Nine Papers, Karl, joining me now at the start of Parliament's final week. Good morning, lads.
Good morning.
All right, let me start with the most important question facing this country today. Should Travis Head open the batting? Teddy, you're first up.
Yes. Wasn't that a cracker? Holy. So anyone who doubted him, unbelievable. So anyway, yes, it's a big yes for me, mate.
I'll circle back to that. Who should open the batting for the Liberal Party, though? Hasty is circling, but have a look who's rocketed into contention with 3% of support. None other than Today's Show's Ted O'Brien. You're on the move, Teddy.
Well, that's all to do with the Today Show, I think, Karl. Also, thanks to Mum, who I think cast 3 votes.
Rigged voting. Paulie, what do you make of the poll?
What are we doing wrong in here, Ted? Do you reckon we need to do like a wet T-shirt contest for you or something to get your numbers up?
Oh, well, I'm certainly not going on television for that, mate. I'm in the business of winning votes in Fairfax, not losing them.
I'd be open to that, though.
I know you would be, Karl.
All right, you've got some important stuff to do. Look, let's look at Albo's been overseas on the way back. He's defying Trump, doubling down on the Paris Agreement. Look, how does the coalition's policies sit with our Pacific friends, Paul?
Well, I think there's an incongruence here. Look at the G20 statement. Trump avoids it. He hopes that the whole thing goes pear-shaped and the leaders get together and unexpectedly put together a document that talks up climate action, the Paris Agreement and net zero. But on the other side of the world, in Brazil, where COP is going on and Chris Bowen is over there trying to salvage a deal for Australia to get COP, there's nowhere near unanimity on climate action and there's a kind of fracturing of the consensus. So there was a nice document that got put out on the weekend, but don't be fooled that Trump is not messing with global multilateral infrastructure anymore.
Ted, Labor's going to have to sell a bit of their soul to get their environmental laws through Parliament today. How does that look?
Oh, look, I don't know why they've taken so long, and they refuse to actually really engage in good faith. So I'm hoping that Murray Watt changes his tune and engages proactively with the coalition on it today. Paul's comment's right, by the way, just in terms of the glossy documents coming out of the G20 that the Prime Minister signed. The only document that counts for households in this argument is your power bill. And power bills have gone up 40% since Labor came to office. That's got to be our focus. That should be the focus of Albanese and Chris Bowen too. OK, newly minted New South Wales leader Kelly Sloan doesn't like that you've dropped net zero. How does that sit with you? Well, I have to say, isn't she fantastic? I've seen a couple of interviews with her and I think she is absolutely brilliant. And so big congratulations to the team.
She just doesn't like your policies.
Thanks very much to Mark Speakman for his service. Well, look, when it comes to the net zero debate, Karl, it's a national target. It's responsibility of the federal government. I'm pretty relaxed about state leaders having a view on it. Ultimately, it's a matter for the Commonwealth government, therefore the federal opposition. And since this government cannot tell us how they're going to get there, how much it's going to cost, and who's going to pay. We're opposing it because we're focused on one thing, and that's affordable energy. But what I do like about it, she's come out saying she wants to return to the baby bonus. Remember this one? Have one for mum, one for dad, and one for the country. I mean, we need to have more kids, right? Paul, have you given any thought to having one for the country?
I'm a few years off and I've got to find someone willing to engage in the act.
OK, that's a big no, Daddy.
I'll keep giving it a crack.
Teddy, what do you think about that?
Well, Mum and Dad had 9 kids, Karl, so they covered off the next generation pretty well in our obligations. I've only had 3 with Sophia. So, but I think where Kelly's right is family is the most important institution in the world. We need to ensure we are focusing our policies on helping families, especially those who are struggling. And we need to make sure families who are resisting having kids because life's too hard, we've got to clear those barriers away. So if they choose to have more children, they're able to do so. Paul,
what is interesting is that Kelly Sloan obviously believes that some of those seats in the eastern suburbs of Sydney and inner cities everywhere, they're going to be a problem for the Liberal Party for abandoning net zero.
Well, I mean, you look at the New South Wales Liberal Party and, yes, they're in opposition, but they've still got a lot of MPs in and around the city of Sydney, as you mentioned, whereas you look at the centre of gravity in the federal coalition, and the bunch of blokes who'll be sitting around Ted in question time today. And there's a lot of people from the regions, some in the outer suburbs, but a lot of Nationals MPs as well. So it's just a different way of thinking in the New South Wales Liberal Party. And There is some flair among these new Liberal state leaders. Jess Wilson, Victoria.
Yeah.
Kelly Sloan, New South Wales. Leah Finocchiario in the Northern Territory. Ted O'Brien, maybe they're men in their 50s, might be out of vogue in the Liberal Party at the moment.
Well, thanks for the compliment there, Paul. But as I sit in question time, 2 to my left is Melissa McIntosh, Western Sydney. 2 to my right is Angie Bell, the Gold Coast. I tell you what, if they were on this program, you'd be apologising for that. I tell you.
There are a few. I know there are a few.
All right, we're going to end with something. We need to gloat. The country needs to gloat this morning. What about the Ashes? The win feels especially good in light of these comments from Stuart Broad and Piers Morgan. Have a look.
By the way, Ashes, we're going to win 5-0.
No, we're going to win.
Worst Australian team I've seen in 25 years.
It's actually not an opinion, it's a fact. It's probably the worst Australian team since 2010.
OK, all together, let's laugh.
Absurd.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Travis Head has never heard of a moral victory. He only knows a real one.
Exactly. I love it. He should get his own statue, though, don't you think, Teddy? There should be some federal government money for that.
Oh, look, I think we could go outside and just sort of use mud and build it today, actually, Karl. Paul and I might do that right after the interview.
All right. Great stuff. And you, Paul?
Karl, there's chat around Canberra that Ted O'Brien at the National Press Club on Tuesday or Wednesday might do a bit of a Travis Head for the Liberal Party and just bring it home this year.
Oh, there you go. Straight bat. Let's see it. Good on you guys.